Hey, what's going on? It's your favorite revenue master magician here, Bruce Jordan, and you're tuned into another episode of Hotel Revenue Magic, where our goal of this YouTube channel is to double your hotel revenue. Now, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and let's go ahead and begin. Today, we're going to be talking about hotel Facebook marketing. Now, Facebook marketing is a little bit different from regular Google ads and so on and so forth, and Google hotel ads, which is two different things. Facebook marketing with advertising ads, I don't recommend for you to do immediately. I have another video that where we talk about a little bit of Facebook marketing, and or another video, which is probably right here, where you probably want to do that first before you get into it with the ads. And the reason why I say that is because you need to know your audience before you can advertise to your audience. If you don't build the following and get an audience, there's no way you're going to be successful. You're going to be paying too much money for ads versus capitalizing on what you already have. That's number one. Now, the second thing is, when we're doing Facebook ads, Facebook is not like any other platform. I never, ever seen a hotel said I made $1 million from Facebook ads. I don't use Facebook ads for that. Do I get some sales here and there? Absolutely. But I use Facebook for presence, existence, and just like anything, to catch a fish. I gotta put my line in the water if I want to catch a fish, and that's what Facebook ads does. So before we get started with that, the first thing we need to do is we need to create posts. And what do we create posts about? What I usually do is I usually go to a website called Canva. You don't want to get too technical in this. You want this to be as easy as possible, or you're not going to follow through and you're not going to do it. So what I use is I use Canva for some of my simple and basic stuff. What it does, it lets me go ahead and create posts that I can download and then upload, post directly to my Facebook page. What do you create posts about? The first thing I create posts about is things that my competition is talking about. So if your competition has a lot of events, or you have hotels next to you that have a lot of events, they tend to post about those events. So what I do is I take those events that they're posting about and I post about those events, and I make a special rate available just for that event. Use a promotion code or a rate code or a Facebook ad code, whatever you want to use, but set up so you can track it. You have to be able to track it. And that's how I steal revenue from my competition. Because if they're a convention center, their rate is going to be $150. And if I'm just a regular hotel, my rate is going to be, $80, $90, $100. So that revenue goes to me. Now, just like Booking.com and Expedia, how you add hotels to your market segment, you can do the same thing with Facebook. So you want to make sure that you go to your insights and add your competition to your insights so they can see that you're not following them, but you're still looking at them. So you can not follow them and look at what they're doing. The reason why I do this, because I want to see what guests they have. I want to see what posts are getting likes and see if I can incorporate that into my marketing so I can go ahead and bring those customers on to me. In order to keep your guests happy, and in order to keep their presence happy, you need to do one or two things. You need them to like and share something. Don't be scared to send an email saying, please like our Facebook page. And always keep posting to there. The next thing we do to give our posts some impressions and some more reach is we join different Facebook groups. You see these groups all the time. Garage sale, advertise here for free, so on and so forth. So I have some promotions and some posts that has some rates in there that I make sure has an expiration date, and I post them in these type of groups. What the key thing is if your hotel is a getaway, you want to post it to where your guest is coming from. So find out why your guest is coming to your hotel, why they're there, what they're doing, and then we're going to go ahead and create posts just for them to put in these groups. And it'll give you all your demographics and everything else once you get your reach and your impressions. Let me tell you the difference between reach and impressions, because this confuses a lot of people. Reach is how many people seen your post. Impressions is how many times they seen it. All right, so don't get confused by reach and compression. Well, I get that question all the time. So this is why your impressions may be higher than your reach, because one person may have seen your post 2-3 times. Does that make sense? Good. Now, we join these different groups and we share our posts. Do not do this more than 7 or 8 times per day within a 24-hour period, because Facebook will start slowing your reach down, start slowing you down a little bit, and that's the last thing you want to do. Now, a lot of people don't just use Google as a search tool. They also use Facebook as a search tool. So you want to create posts that are searchable, that are bring them to your page and bring them to your hotel. So this is why you want to create posts about events in the area. You want to create posts about main attractions in your area. You want to create posts about the stadium, the parks, and so on and so forth, describing all these things, because they're going to see your posts and then they're going to go to your hotel page, and in your hotel Facebook page, there's going to be a button that says book a room now or book now, and that's going to take them straight to your landing page. It's a nice system, rotating system that keeps on going. So create multiple posts about this. When you have more than one post about a subject, they automatically think that you're the key leader. Now, this is a key move. Create the posts, drown out your competition, and be the #1 leader on Facebook for that particular topic, especially when it comes to the parks and the areas and the main attractions where you're at. Now, the next thing is we're going to have a contest to share our posts. Listen, we're spending the advertisement money anyway. We might as well just eat our costs. If it's gonna cost me, what is your cost per room? $25, $30? If it's gonna cost me $25, $30 to go ahead and give away a couple of days just to get people to share our posts, why not do it? It makes no sense. So the more times your post is shared, the more your reach, the more impressions, and the only thing they're sharing is your deal. So if you know that you're slow on the weekends, you're going to have a weekend deal where they can share this post and take advantage of that particular weekend. Now, if you're running into like holiday season, just hide the post. Don't let nobody see it. You can hide the post, nobody see it. But right now, we got to get the business. So take that post, give it to everybody, email it to everybody, and say, please share to enter to win a weekend getaway, $150 value, $200 value. All you have to do is share this post. You pick a name within 60 to 90 days, done deal. You got what you want. Even if you get 10 customers out of the deal, you win. It only costs you a couple of nights. Who cares about that? So make sure you take advantage of your audience and have them share it. Now, my #1 rule for Facebook: whatever your offer is on your Facebook page, your business Facebook page, pin it to the top of the page. So when they fall on your Facebook page, the first thing they see is your offer when they view your page. That right there has gotten me so much business, it's not even funny. It increases your chance of closing a deal and closing a sale and renting a room versus it being at the bottom of your page. Do you want your offer to be at the top of your page or at the bottom of your page? The more you post, the farther down your offer goes. So you want your offer to be the first thing that they see. If need be, I don't recommend this because you don't want to keep changing the video all the time. If need be, put your offer inside of a video and make it your banner. But like I said, I don't recommend it because when that offer is no longer valid, you're going to keep having to change your video. It's better to just post it to the top of your page and then hide it when you don't want people to see it anymore. So thank you for joining us for another episode of Hotel Revenue Magic. Leave some comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know how you like this video. I want to know what you do on Facebook and what works for you. And we'll be talking to you soon.